Hey everyone, welcome back to Pepcoding. So in this video, we are going to solve a new question, which is basic calculator second. So as we have done basic calculator, this is a little bit different, but somewhat similar also. So what we are given is, we are given a string s, which represents an expression. Evaluate this expression and return its value. Okay. So while we are dividing numbers, we have to discard the decimal part. Example, 3 by 2 should be 1 instead of 1.5. So let's analyze this question. So what we have to use in this question, some expressions will be given in a string, like we have plus, minus, multiplication and division. So these will be the operators given in a string. So like if we have to do 3 into 2 plus 5 minus 7 divided by 7. What will we do in this question is, the prior, as we all know from the lower classes, we know that the priority of multiplication and division is higher than the priorities of addition and subtraction, right? These priorities are higher. So we have to multiply and divide first, and then after we have multiplied and divided in the expression, we have to add and subtract as per the condition, right? So what we can do is, first we can see there is multiply sign, then we have divide sign. What will we do? What will we do first? The first expression which comes first or is in the left side will be given priority, because the priority of multiplication sign and division sign is same. So whichever expression will come first or on the left side of the string, we will do that first. So let's multiply this. So we'll get 6 plus 5 minus 7 by 7. Now you can see there is a plus sign, then minus sign, then there is a divide sign. So now we can clearly see the division sign has the greater priority than the addition and subtraction. Then the answer would be 6 plus 5 minus 1, as we have done simplified this. Now in the priority of addition and subtraction is same, so whatever we'll do, it won't affect our equation or string. It won't affect our answer basically. So let's add first. Let's add it. We will have 11 minus 1. So 10 will be our answer of this question, right? So let's take one more example now. Also, what the second thing, the second rule was that if we are given like 10 divided by 3, the behavior of division will be such as it will produce only the int value, not the decimal value. Like for this, the answer would be 3 only. It would be like 3.333, right? But we will discard the decimal value and we will consider the int value only, which will be 3. So this is the basic rule in this calculator, that will only produce the result as the integer value and will discard the decimal value, right? So let's see one more example including this one. We have 12 plus 42 minus 60 divided by 40 multiplied by 7, right? So let's simplify this first. As we have discussed, we have the multiplication as well as division priority is greater, right? Than the addition and subtraction. So what we'll do, we will, this is the division sign and this is the multiplication sign. So whichever expression came first, like division came first, so we will divide first, then we'll multiply. So let's first divide this expression. What we'll get? We'll get 1 only, because dividing 40 by 60 by 40, we'll get some decimal value also, 1 point something something, but we have to discard the decimal value and we just have to consider the integer value, right? Then multiply by 7. Okay. Now we'll simplify this one because of the multiplication sign. So this will become 7. Now whatever we'll simplify plus or minus, it won't affect our answer, right? So 12, let's do 12 plus 42. It would be 4 and 34, right? Sorry, 54. 54 minus 7, which would be 47, right? This would be our answer. Okay. So how we'll do, what will be our approach and algorithm towards it? What we are gonna do, if we are given 4 minus 6 into 10 minus 8 plus 20 divided by 4. What we'll do? We'll use the data structure stack. Okay. Then first, let's push this into the stack. First, we'll get the value completed. Like if there is only 4, it will come 4, but if it would be 2-digit value, then we'll complete the value first. Then we'll push it into the stack, like 4, push it in the stack. Then we have the sign variable, which will contain minus now, right? Okay. So there will be 6. There will be 6 now. Minus 6. It will contain minus 6. Now we have into 10. So first what will happen? This 6 sign will have minus. Then we have multiply, right? So first, the priority of multiplication is like that. If the multiplication or division comes, then it will get pop out from the stack and we will have the answer 6 into 10, which is 60, right? And then push it into the stack, right? Then cut it off and we'll have minus now. We'll have minus now. Minus 8, right? Keep it on hold because the addition and the subtraction expressions will be on hold till we get all the expressions simplified in the multiplication and division thing. So next we have plus 20. The sign gets updated every time we move ahead. Then we have divide by 4. As soon as we get the sign as divide or multiply, it will get popped out and we will have 20 divided by 4, which is equal to 5. This answer will get pushed into the stack and we will have 5, right? So, okay. Now we are gonna simplify this from behind. Let's do it. So we have 8. So let's do it. 4 minus 60 will be minus 54, right? Then we have minus 8 plus 5. So minus 54 and minus 8, what we will have? We'll have minus 62 plus 5, which will be negative of, we will have 57, right? This would be our answer and this would be returned to us, right? Let's do it again for another expression. Let's take like we have 7 plus 4 minus 2 multiplied by 10 divided by 5 minus 6 into 4. Okay, so let's suppose this is the given expression. So for, as we have seen the algorithm for plus and minus, we will push into the stack, right? And for multiplication and division, what we will have, we will pop them out. Then what we will do, we'll perform the multiplication and division and push it back to the stack, right? Okay, so let's have this, and every time we have to update the sign, right? Okay, so let's have the sign value here. First 7 came, so we have 7 here, then we have plus 4. Push it into the stack and keep them on hold because the addition and the subtraction values are on hold till we simplify all the expressions of multiplication and division. Then minus 2 came, minus 2. Then we have multiply by 10. Pop this 2 out now. And perform the expression outside. 2 into 10, we will have 20, right? Now push it back to the stack. So we'll have 20. Then divide by 5 came. We were updating the sign also, right? First the plus came, then minus, then multiplication we have done, then division came. So we'll have divided by 5 here. Divide by 5. So now what will we have? Just pop 20 out again and divide it by 5. So we'll have 4. Push it back to the stack. We'll have 4. Then minus 6 came. Update the sign. Then we have multiply by 4. Pop this 6 out. Multiply it by 4. 6 into 4. We have 24, right? So we'll have 24 here. Okay. So this was the required problem. Now let's solve this one. -4 minus 24. We have minus 28, right? Minus 28 plus 4. We have minus 24, right? Then 7 minus 24. That is equal to minus of 17. This would be our answer. So these were the operations that we were performing in our stack. And every time we were updating the sign, what we were doing. Let's check it again. First, complete the value, right? Complete the value first. Update the sign every time an expression came, right? The third one was if plus and minus sign came, we would have pushed them into the stack, right? Every time the multiplication and division sign came, pop the value from the stack, perform the operation, and then push back the answer which came, right? So these were the steps and I've covered them all. Let's start with the code, I think. Okay. So let's do it. We are given the function calculate. First, let's make a stack of integer type st equals to new stack. Right. Next step would be make n equals to string dot length. We have small s. Okay. Next, we'll make a char sign, and by default, it will have the plus sign in it. Okay. Next, we'll start up with a loop. I less than n, I plus. What we'll do, we'll have char ch equals to s dot char at I. Right. Okay. Our next step would be to check the condition if character dot if digit we have ch. Then we'll take a val, initialize it to 0. Then we'll start with the condition while I less than n and we have character dot is digit ch. S dot char at I. Right? So we'll have val equals to val into 10 plus we'll have s dot char at I minus of I minus of character. Then we'll do increment the I continuously. Then After the while loop, decrement this. Next, we'll see the condition if sign is equal to addition, then what we will do, we will push the value, right? Okay, so else if we have the sign as negative equal to minus, then what will we have? We will push minus value, right? Okay. Next, we'll say else if our sign is multiplication. Multiplication. Then what we will do? We'll take A equals to pop that value equals to st dot pop, and we'll multiply that into the answer, and we will push the answer back, right? Our next condition would be else if a sign is division. Then we'll perform the same operation. First, we'll pop out the value. Then int answer equals to A divided by val, right? Then st dot push answer. Okay. Next, what we will do is, next, we're coming out of if condition. Else, if our ch is not equals to empty, then sign will be equals to ch, right? Next, at last, we'll make sum equals to 0, and we have while st dot size is still greater than 0, it's not empty, then what we will do, sum, we'll update the sum by popping out the value. Next, we'll return the sum. So let's run the code for a minute. Okay, let's run this code. Let's submit this code now. Okay, all test cases passed. So I hope I was clear with the concept of basic calculator 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.